floor people is doing extremely well. So above that living people is doing very bad. Here I count as per my knowledge, as per my study. Here you have to see numerology. You have to, it is very helpful to you. If suppose first floor पे रहने वाले person का flat number है 5 and above रहने वाले का number 8 है, same identical plan of the flat, because in building flat by in under layout, inner out layout will be the same, but the numerology works. But second floor people is not have a auspicious life, and the first floor people just having 5 number, that is a very lucky number. So he is having a very good appreciation or happiness, living very happily. So in my experience, somewhere, somewhat, numerology work in Vastu, particularly regarding property, flat, and buying it, numbers, very well, valuable. That thing. That is my experience too. Kabhi bhi property or number as per your birth date, which is favorable to you, that you have to take support of numerology is working very well. Rahu Ketu, worst position of Rahu Ketu in 12th house mein, second and 8th house worst position of Rahu Ketu, as I have my experience says. That is the worst in total 12 house Rahu Ketu formation.
Sir, sixth house retrograde one, I have tried on more than 50 chart and it is 100% in all the chart.
No, it is working excellently. I'm telling you, this is fantastic. It is really working very good. Even I'm telling you, this is you just go through it. Before moon is there, you will always loser in the stock market. There is a saying that, as per my experience, if suppose fourth dasa came in a sequence of where in जो दशा में आप born हुए हैं, वहाँ से फोर्थ दशा अगर राहु की आती है, फोर्थ पीरियड महादशा ऑफ राहु, फिफ्थ महादशा ऑफ गुरु, सिक्स महादशा ऑफ राहु, both एक तो sixth और fourth राहु and fifth is guru, that will be not fruitful for anybody in any lagna, anything, anywhere. जन्म काल से जब चौथी दशा फोर्थ दशा गुरु की राहु की आती है, या छठी दशा राहु सिक्स राहु की आती है, तो वो फ्रूटफुल नहीं है, और फिफ्थ गुरु की आती है, तो दैट इज नॉट फ्रूटफुल. दैट इज ऑल्सो माई एक्सपीरियंस.
Thank you so much, Amit Bhai. Can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we have Satyanarayan ji, please? Satyanarayan ji, are you?
Yes, sir.
Can we have you on camera, Satyanarayan ji?
Yes, sir, I am in the camera.
Okay. Satyanarayan ji, 2 to 3 points on Vastu.
Sir, I mostly do pranams to everyone. Okay. I mostly do symbolic Vastu only without disturbing the house. First and foremost thing is clutter clearing. Clutter clearing means cleaning the house, not in this sector, that sector. You see, the concept of clutter clearing is each and every object, whether animate or inanimate, it will consume prana sakti. If it is not going to consume the prana sakti, then the conversion to the next stage will start, like rusting of the iron, like breaking of the porcelain ware, or damaging of paper, like this it will happen. Okay. Each and every space will have a quantum, it's a particular quantity of prana sakti allocated. If unnecessary object is going to consume the prana Shakti, then the persons who are residing inside or necessary things will not get their abundance of prana Shakti. Okay, this is so clutter clearing is very, very important. Next one thing is poisonous arrows. First of all, clutter clearing is very first step in Vastu. Okay, Vastu, Feng Shui, whatever it, space, geomancy, whatever it may be, clutter clearing is the must. Then removing the poisonous arrows. Poisonous arrows means Veda. Veda means if the front entrance of the house is known as the mouth. Okay, if there is a pole or a tree in front of the house, okay, then how you will eat? You see, it is like this. 1 minute, sir. 1 minute. இப்படி போயிட்டு இருக்கு எப்படி பண்ண இது சார் மை வீடியோ இஸ் கிளியர்
Yes, it is clear.
okay sir. If I keep a stick in front of my mouth, how I will eat? It will hinder. So a pole or a tree, this will bring disturbance to the prana Shakti which is coming inside the house. In the same manner, main windows, no, if there is a tree or something, then or if there is a street trust or three roads are meeting and your front doors or gates is facing the three roads or street trust, then you can place a Solomon ring. Okay, Solomon ring is a divine ring presented by the god to King Solomon. Okay, it is in South India we used to put column using that rice flour. Every day we used to put the Solomon ring, only simple column. Okay, this Solomon ring, no, we can make it out of wood, plastic, iron, anything. But the three important components for making the Solomon ring is, first one is auspicious measurement. Okay, next one is color. Okay, next one is symbol. Okay, these three things should be perfectly done. You see, auspicious measurement means, I will tell you, 21 cm by 21 cm or 24 cm by 24 cm or 42 cm by 42 cm or 45 cm by 45 cm or 69 cm by 69 cm. Above this, it will be very big. Okay, this will be the square. Okay, in that square there will be a circle. Okay, circle which will be touching the edges of the square, which will be touching the sides of the squares. Okay, all the four sides of the square. And inside the circle there will be one triangle, equilateral triangle. Both are equilateral triangle. One will be upwards. Inside the circle, one will be upwards and another one is downward. This Solomon ring, the base means the base plate should be painted in yellow and the symbol should be painted in red. If you now the fluorescent red is available where you can, in roads and all they used to paint, when your headlights are on, it will get reflection. If you use fluorescent light, fluorescent colors, yellow and red, it is very, very useful and it will ward off any type of negativity, like any cemetery is there in front of your house, burial ground, hospital, mortuary, or any big tower is that tower point, that apex will be coming inside the front doors. If you keep this Solomon ring above the doors or in the gates in such a way to deflect the harmful prana Shakti, it will definitely give you very good relief. Okay, wait, I will show you the Solomon ring. There are many variations of Solomon ring, and don't use any of the variations. Only this variation I recommend. I will show you. Are you aware whether it is clear, my picture?
No.
Please
Lift it
put it a bit up.
up.
Huh? Whether it is clear?
No, please bring it a bit up.
Up means like this.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Bring it a little closer.
Or Satyanarayan ji, if you can share it to me on WhatsApp, I'll show
I
it
have
here.
already shared it to you, sir.
When
WhatsApp.
yes,
Now itself I will share it.
yeah, just do it if we can. One thing nice about Satyanarayan ji I have seen, he's a very, very simple and good human being. And that is what works. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Sir, this Solomon ring is very, very effective. Very, very effective, highly effective. But there are many variations of Solomon ring. Don't use those rings. There are certain Solomon rings to call off devils. Don't put any numbers and this thing. This is the standard form. You can use it very safely and it is very nice. The measurement also.
We can't hear you.
The measurement, color, and the symbol. These are the three trios for symbolic feng shui. Then come good time, installation in a good time. That's all.
Once again, can everybody hear me? I'm going to show you all this
Symbolic
image.
Vastu or symbolic feng shui is very, very effective, highly effective, and you need not waste money and other things. This is good. Okay. There are many places you cannot change the Vastu. If you are staying in a rented house, if you are unable to move out, what you will do? You cannot damage or something. Even if you are staying in your own flat, you cannot simply damage the outside and all. Okay? Huh? For this, the symbolic Vastu is the best. I am not a civil engineer nor an architect. So, I will not intervene with the Vastu structures and other things. Only symbolic Vastu I do.
What are the dimensions? What are the dimensions?
21 cm into 21 cm. 21 by 21, 24 by 24, 42 by 42, 45 by 45, 69 by 69. CMs, all in CMs. This I have collected from Feng Shui measurements. There are auspicious measurements mentioned in Feng Shui classics. Very good authors they have given. Okay, I have collected and this works fantastically.
Okay, great. I'm going to share these images also in the chat box. Okay. And do we get this online or we have to create it?
Sir, we have to create, sir. But many of them they used to paint in their wall, okay, or in the above the door they used to paint. Some of them they used to do it in the wooden. Some of them this person he had done it in the welding shop with iron. Anything you can do, even in plastic you can do, even with this films. The sticker also works well.
Okay. Thank you so much. Any other tip you want to share or?
Sir?
Any other tip that you want to share?
Any other tip means there is the same dimensions we can use and the same color coding we can use. Same dimension means 21 cm by 21 cm or 24 cm by 24 cm. This is very good for marriage. For those who want, they want marriage life, harmony in marriage life, or if they want to get married soon. There is two symbols. One is double happiness and another one is mystic knot. Mystic knot is the symbol which is in the chest of Mahavishnu, which denotes never ending love. Mystic knot is a Chinese symbol. Both these symbols supplement and complement each other and they works well. This technique is well tested and it is very good working. Okay. And I will show you the picture. I will send you the picture now, sir. Or I will show you. This is one symbol. This is known as double happiness symbol. Okay. Whether it is clear? Sir? Whether it is clear?
No, you'll have to.
Here.
No, we can't see. Why don't you send it to me? Endless knot. You can just type on mystic knot. You can type in Google images. You'll get it. Okay.
And double happiness.
Okay. This is live also on YouTube. So those who have missed or want to go through it, just need to go to our live section and then get it. Okay. Hitesh is asking a question. Solomon ring also we can wear, and if so.
Sir, Solomon ring I have not used by wearing. If you want, let you can wear. I don't know about it. If I don't know anything, I will not comment. Better to you can ask some other persons who are well versed. I don't know about that. Wearing the Solomon ring in the hand and all, I don't know. I have not tested, I don't know. So I cannot comment.
I put Satyanarayan Ji's Facebook ID.
Another one thing is Solomon ring. There are many variations. There are certain Solomon ring. It will bring evil spirit inside the house. It is used by the black magician. So I refrain other types of Solomon ring using in the hand or leg, all these things. Only to deflect evil thing, I use the Solomon ring. That's all.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, Dinesh.
Yeah, thank you, Satyanarayan ji. Seeing you after a long time. And that Solomon ring remedy I have personally done. It came to me through different sources, and I have already have one. There are different nomenclature for that particular geometry. So specifically, I use the one specifically in the Homokundam. So there is a reference you will find in the book Aghora, where Vimlananda used to use that same symbol, but he referred this as a Star of David, and not
Star
the
of David, yes.
yeah,
This
and
is
not
Star of David
correct,
given to God to Solomon, King
correct,
Solomon.
correct. And in Agamas also you will find certain references to this, specifically the Star of David. I personally have one. I have got curated one. Basically, I wanted one specifically to fit my particular Havan Kunda. So, I've given the measurement and, get it done. And it's a brilliant result, specifically if you're doing certain tantric homas and all, where, it used as a base plate. And you put all the other material on top of it, and then, you lit the fire. So this is how Vimalananda used to do it, and you will find the reference in Robert Swoboda's book in
Yes,
Agora.
I have read, sir. I have read all his books.
So I
That's
just
very,
thought of
very
putting that point in front of the audience. And thank you so much for bringing that.
Thank you, sir.
It's a very powerful symbol. Yeah.
Thank you,
Thanks.
sir. Thank you.
I would be sharing these for you, everybody. You can download these symbols. Okay. Now, quickly, very important. My lecture.
Yet another two symbols also I will tell you. Okay. Let everybody enjoy. Okay.
Yes.
Swastik is one symbol and the double 8 is another symbol. If you want, if there is any portion cut off from your house, or the house should be either square or it should be rectangle. There should not be any cut off. In the cut off portion, we can keep a swastik and double 8 in both the directions where it is cut off, so that you will have some kind of relief in that direction. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Satyanarayan ji. And I request everybody to put the cameras on, except a few people. I would like everybody else's cameras to be on. And Abhinash Acharya, Aditya Engineer. Okay. Aditya MR. Otherwise, I'll be asking you all to leave. Avancha, Vijaya, Kalyani, Barka Tiwari, Chaitanya, cameras on. Ashwini Kalyankar. Dr. Komal. Hitesh. Hitesh has joined from 2 IDs. All right. Kiranpreet Sharma. Lalita Kumari. Lalita Vish. Mukesh. P. Roy. Okay. Barkat Tiwari, we don't mind, seeing some traveling scenes also. We love traveling. Okay. Just joking anyway. It's okay, you can put your camera off. Okay, very important, which what I wanted to speak today. Okay. Is from my experience. Okay. Many a time we go for buffet dinner. We eat everything. And after that buffet, next day in the morning, we are facing problems. It's like having 10 girlfriends, okay, or 10 boyfriends. You can't manage them. You truly can't manage. The same is energy. If there is one energy, you can manage. Okay, you can try to manage. Okay. So Vastu Purush is like an energy. And the more you disturb it, the more you put load on it, okay, it doesn't function. The first thing about Vastu is, okay, is he in the mood? Is he going to bless you? What have you done to, or what have you given him back? For example, most of us do not have a house which is clutter free. Forget, there are two kinds of clutter. One which you see dust. Then that you can externally see a lot of things not arranged properly. Children has thrown the toys somewhere, clothes somewhere, etc. and all that. Okay. So all these kind of things are there. The other is internal clutter physically. Many truncates or many storerooms will be there, and there will be a lot of stuff. The point is, if you're building a house, if you're building a building, क्या उसका बुनियाद strong है? Is the base good? Are you giving it a good base? Or are you putting something on a weak base? That's the first and foremost thing. Okay, first and foremost. The other is the external factors. When your fourth house, fourth lord, etc., has Pap Kartari Yoga, one is direct Pap Kartari, second is indirect Pap Kartari. That means, suppose fourth house in the third house, you have Saturn, in the fifth house, you have Rahu. Or let's assume, okay, Mars is in the 11th house and in an enemy sign, and Saturn is in the 9th house. So they will have direct aspect on the third and fifth house. Is everybody understanding? These things we ignore. We ignore. Okay. For example, a good doctor knows, seeing a person, seeing his condition at that point of time, what dosage should be given of the medicine. Are you all understanding? You can't make so much of changes. You can't give too much of vitamin that the body cannot absorb, then there is indigestion. You're understanding? So, very, very important that you see to it that the first thing is creating an atmosphere of change. What is the biggest mistake everybody is doing? Client also, and at the same time, the Vastu Pandit also. ये बहुत बड़ा चुना लग रहा है. It is a very big industry. Vastu Pandits are destroying their lives of their near and dear ones. Client also, their lives are destroyed. Okay. You can not imagine being a publisher for so many years. I get so many emails where people write, I consulted so and so person, did the Vastu change, and my life was destroyed in 6 months, in 3 months. Haven't you all also heard the same thing? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
खाली एक जन हाँ बोलते हैं, बाकी लोग are most
Yes,
of your
sir.
most of your Vastu Pandits, then you will not admit. You'll hate me for it. Okay. I'm the most hated man in astrology. I'm okay. I'm used to it. Okay. You know, there was a movie called Braveheart.
Yeah.
I don't know if you all saw that. When I was young, that was a cult movie. It was considered a cult movie because he directed that movie for the first time. Mel Gibson was the director of that movie. And
Yeah.
he used to read a book on the set. Okay. How to direct a movie for the first time. And then he used to go and shoot a scene. And they said a movie like that was never created. In that, there is a scene of a guy who comes from Ireland. He says, you know, his entry is regarded as one of the finest entries, and absolutely in Irish accent. He says, I'm the most wanted man in Ireland, except I haven't harmed my life. The problem is, if you tell the truth to save people's lives, their karma, Vastu Pandit's karma, and at the same time, client's karma, then it is not liked by Vastu Pandits. Why? You are exposing their fraud.
Yeah.
I'll give you a very clear-cut example. All of you, including ladies, would have fallen while playing in childhood. Correct?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So, वो मट्टी लग जाता है, dirt on the, it's bleeding, and yet at the same time it is dirt. What do you do? You wash it first. Correct? Okay. Then you go deeper with the cotton, and some dirt would have gotten a bit inside. Okay. or an instrument might have gone inside, a hard object would have gotten inside. You try to remove it and you try to wash it and then you disinfect it. Correct? And after that, you apply medicines like betadine or whatever to heal it. Am I right? Why
Yes, sir.
can't we follow the same thing? I'll give you another example. What does Ayurveda say? Every problem of disease arises out of your stomach. Correct? Naturopathy, what does it say? Clean your system first. Remove the toxins out. So are we removing the toxins out? I've given you two examples. Are the Vastu Pandits removing the toxins out? He's interested, you're giving him 10,000, 5,000, 15,000, 1 lakh rupees. Some people charge 5 lakh rupees for Vastu. He's interested in that. I've seen the best in India. Trust me. I've seen the best in India. कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, सब एक दूसरे को चुना लगा रहे. I'm so sorry to say that, मुंह पे बोलता हूं मैं किसी से डरता नहीं. I'm not afraid of anybody in this world. I faced enough tantrics. I faced all kinds of astrologers. They keep on doing black magic against me. It is okay. No problem. I'm used to it. I suffer, I cry. It's okay. But you as a client, what you need to do is first thoda jhadu to lagao na. When you are doing Diwali, what do? You clean the house, right? To invite in spring cleaning. You do 1 month before you start, do spring cleaning, okay? To invite Lakshmi in. So what are you doing with Vastu changes? You have to first clean the house. Karen Kingston, I have said this in many of my lectures, and today my lecture was based on this, and in fact, Satyanarayan also spoke about it, because I have spoken so many times in my lectures. And yesterday I posted a screenshot of Ruchi Datta's email. Few months back, I told her, look at the horoscope, see which is the problem area. If they can't do the whole house, it's okay, at least that problem area. Which is the house, which is the corner of Lakshmi? Anybody? Which is the corner of money in Vastu? Oh, you guys are on here. Okay.
Sir, I'm here.
Yeah.
The southeast.
Southeast or north?
Southeast.
Southeast or north, sir?
Trust me, वो जो बोलता है ना, तुम्हारा जिंदगी, you can't do a puja if your wife is not sitting in the puja. Okay? You are first house, your spouse is 7th house. Okay? Trust me, and many people follow this also, nothing new I'm saying. What is the opposite of southeast?
Northwest.
Northwest.
Without northwest, money will not come.
Northwest is carrier.
You have to balance both. So if you are cleaning only southeast, no, you balance that also. Many of you who know deeper Vastu would agree with me on this. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
This is the
Now-
first remedy given.
this is the principles of kite, sir.
So what do? Okay. We have to invite fortune. We have to invite fortune. So if you want to consult a good Vastu expert, beforehand start this. Let's assume you know nothing about Vastu. Okay. Can somebody just Google and get an image where the Vastu is Akshit online? He's a Vastu guy. Akshit, are you okay? He's not there. So can somebody just Google and drop the diagram here for those who have zero idea about Vastu? East is prosperity, east is health, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So start with that. Or if you want blessings first, northeast. Clean that. Any item that you are not using in your life, remove it, throw it. Or an item that you're going to use after 5 years. you think you're going to use. And after you do the first clutter clearing, you got to do it again. You got to revisit it. Karen Kingston wrote a phenomenal book on clutter clearing. Okay. The name of the book was Sacred Space. It was based on Bali concept in Bali. So they cleared, and in that she wrote only one this thing. No, I wanted, Dinesh, I wanted for the young ones. Sorry. Say north is career, this is that, that is that. That diagram if you can show. So in that she wrote only one chapter on clutter clearing. Now she's published a new book, and that I think that was 1990s, late 90s or something. That was a space clear. Fantastic book. Everybody should read that, whether you want to become this thing or not. You know, I still remember 2001, okay, Forbes magazine or something like that had done a survey, okay, of, can you stop the screen share, please? So, had done the survey of the top 100 CEOs of the world. And they had found one thing common. All of them had a clean desk. No files, no this, no that. अब बात को समझ रहे हो? What would be a CEO's position? Hundreds of files, hundreds of things that he requires next to his hand. Am I right or wrong, ladies and gentlemen? So they did this and they found that the best of the people have a very clean thing. Very clean. Are you getting it, everybody? Now, how do you approach Vastu? When suppose you are a Vastu practitioner and if you don't know astrology, then it's a joke. I'm sorry to say that. You need to cast a prashna. You look at his natal chart. His natal chart will show, which nobody does, is which grahas are causing problem in his Vastu. Write this down. This is very, 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 very key. The second is those grahas might be causing the problem for his whole life. But right now, who's giving the problem? Ruchiji, Surabji, not this now. Prashna mein kaun hai? If Rahu is there in the 4th house, Ketu is there in the 4th house, so first address that. Are you getting everybody? Okay, somebody has shared this. It's a very good one. Can you, Mayur, can you share it in the chat box for everybody? Okay. So, just everybody take a screenshot of this. Okay, just take a screenshot of this. Broadly, this thing, it might be correct, it might not be correct 100%. So just take a screenshot of this. Okay. So you all got it, everybody? कौन सा ग्रह problem दे रहे हैं अभी? It is like, Prashna is like a current blood test. Your natal chart is a 50-year-old blood test report. Mark the difference.
Yes, sir.
Even Astro Vastu, this is the mistake everybody is doing. Amit bhai, are you there?
Sir, I have a feedback with this part.
Haji.
When did my own house Vastu
I'm here,
with
sir.
my natal chart, it was not giving that result. After I learned Prasna, I'm again doing Vastu of my house and the result is phenomenal.
Very good. Very good. So, in Astro Vastu, get this thing, this people should introduce, nobody teaches this. The current Prashna shows your latest blood test report. Who's troubling? Man is stressed because of husband, or woman is stressed because of husband or because of child. Are you getting it? A psychologist will find that out. A counselor will find that out and give the remedy accordingly. All right, everyone. So this is a very, 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 very significant point. Okay? Now, when you clean, after that, do fragrance, burning sage, okay, in your house, because you have to clear that energy. You have cleaned the house, you have cleaned the clutter. Both cleaning and clearing clutter are two different things. You've done that, you've arranged it systematically. The energy has come in, cameras on everybody. Okay. So now comes where you have to throw the negative energy. So you put in incense, play music, play healing music, okay, play Vastu Purush mantra or Vastu Gayatri, play, let the new Vastu, new energy enjoy. Are you getting everybody? Take some time now, 15 days, 1 month, for usually it is 40 days, to settle with that energy. Then again cast a prashna. 80% of your problems will be gone. 80% of your problems will be gone. Are you understanding, everybody? 80% problems in your life, if you do all the zones, will be gone. And trust me, some people can achieve all the zones clutter clearing in 1 month, and for some people 10 years. Some people never ever. Never ever means never ever. Yeah, it might sound new to you. I have seen brilliant cases, thousands of cases. When I taught this Astro Vastu to a student of mine, for months he used to just send me screenshot of his predictions. He used to say, here there is clutter, here something green, here some, electronic equipment, which is, this is the next stage for you to predict. The unfortunate part was he then coined the word Bhrigu Vastu. That is today's marketing, digital marketing, everything sells under the name of Bhrigu. None of you even care about it. Okay. As long as you yourself can learn and make money, you don't care. कि शास्त्र का बलात्कार हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा है, you don't care two hoots about it. Okay. It's okay. You can just follow clutter clearing. Yes, in Bali, the next step that they do is they take bells and they roam around the house. There is a circular manner in which it is done, which, because the bells balance the energy. If you see, most religions have bells. Hinduism also has bells. Christianity also has bells. I think in Buddhism also there is bells. I can be wrong. Okay.
No, sir, you're right. There is a huge bell in so-called Buddhist Gaya, Bodh Gaya.
I've been there. No, I'm forgetting. The most powerful
Buddhists
place.
have different kinds of bells, sir.
So Dharmashala also I've been there. Gaya also I've been there. I'm forgetting. But Dharmashala, if you sit in front of the golden statue of Buddha, you can't find that, and in Gaya, the Bodhi tree, you can't find any place on earth that matches that. You will immediately start rotating if you are in tune. Okay. Anyway, now come back. If you can't do that, there is something these days very popular called singing bells. क्या बोलते हो?
The ball, healing balls.
Singing
ball.
bowls, Tibetan bowls,
Yes.
singing bowls.
Singing
Bedtime.
Singing bowl. Singing bowl.
That is advanced.
Chanting word.
You can do that. Or best is play Vishnu Sahasranam. Super duper. Vishnu Sahasranam. Imagine Lord Krishna forcing Yudhishthira, I think it was Yudhishthira, I can be wrong, I'm losing my mind. Telling, no, now go to Bhishma Pitama, tell him to give you the biggest secret of secrets. biggest secret of secrets. And a man is at the end of his life, na, he gives, he gives, he gives. And he is on his deathbed. And that too, Bhishma Pitama. Ichha Mrityu. When he can die, he decides. He is giving this secret as if Lord Krishna did not know it. Of course he knew. But on purpose to get it. See, gods are also very smart. They are more creative than us. Okay. अगर हम लोग शाना है तो उन लोग डेढ़ शाना है. Okay. So they know unless there is drama involved, now we will not do something. So he creates drama. He creates drama for us. Cameras on everybody. So please play that kind of music. Now, most important thing, that is external Vastu. What about internal Vastu? As in external Vastu, you need to, okay, by the way, read one book of Robert Soboda on Vastu. I think it's a very costly affair. Okay. Many people have really appreciated that book. Okay. Now, it will give a different dimension on Vastu. Now, prana, for energy to move, he requires prana. He requires energy to create more energy. So one is the prana of the house, the movement of air, energy in and around them. The second is the prana of individuals staying in the house. Are you all understanding? And we should be able to absorb that energy. अगर हमारे इधर ही कचरा भरा है, if our mind is only cluttered, clearing external clutter is no use. You go to all rich people's houses, everything is crystal clean, this, that, etc. There are 10, 20 court cases going on, 15 extramarital affairs going on. Okay, all relatives are cheating them, this, that, etc. Are you all getting it? So please,
Yes, sir.
all these rich people, politicians, don't you think so? They are employing the best astrologers, best pandits to do havans, pujas, etc., best Vastu experts. Don't think logically. Okay, I know I'm hitting under the belt to our own community. Do you think so? All these politicians, rich people, Anil Ambani to Mukesh Ambani, don't you think so? They have the best of the people in the market. They have. Yet don't you see so many scandals, scams, downfalls happening? हो रहे कि नहीं हो रहे? In their lives. In their lives. We see that happening. So that means somewhere down the line, there is a limitation of Vastu experts, limitation of Jyotishis, limitations of Karmakandis, Pandits, etc. Am I making sense? Am I telling the bitter truth in life? If you have guts, admit it. Which means what? Above all these, there is karma. Our channel also gives a lot of remedies. There are other channels which give super duper remedies. Okay, some of the astrologers who come on our channel, they claim, Are you do this remedy, Lakshmi, 10 minutes, Lakshmi will walk into you. My question is, do we have the karma to absorb it? Do
Yes,
we
sir.
have the karma to absorb it? Is my pocket so deep that Lakshmi will fit into my pocket? Is my treasury house, is my tijori, is my locker so big to fit Lakshmi? What have we done for Lakshmi? The worst thing Indians do is take dowry. I'm going to give you a very beautiful Lakshmi remedy. But the worst thing we do is we support dowry, we support caste system, we allow people to lead a miserable life with our hatred. We suppress women and this. So the joke of, Westerners behind our backs, people who are doing Vedic astrology, people who are in the Hare Krishna movement, etc., they laugh on us. They say, we pray to Devi and yet we exploit the Devi below. Isn't that a joke, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. If you have a question,
Yes,
please
sir.
put it in the chat box. Okay. Please put it in the chat box, Aditya and everybody else. Okay. So the first thing is you got to respect. Your wife is not your servant. Don't ill-treat your parents. So many cases I get where people have cheated their parents. They write to me, they say, my son is not picking up the phone, has gone to Australia. One lady, oh my God, what an image. She said, we both are 80 plus, 15 years. Son hasn't picked up the phone. He was supposed to take us to Australia 20, 25 years back. Are you understanding, ladies and gentlemen? Next thing is accept your karma. Please don't look to videos. Now Satyanarayan ji has said Solomon, put Solomon. Everybody will go make the measurements, put Solomon and expect 𝐂𝐸𝐻 to come and sleep in our house. Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Look into the mirror. Do I deserve Lakshmi? Do I deserve love? Do I deserve fame, success, etc.? What have you done for the Shastra to grow? Because Shastra has to give you back. Shastra has to give you back. I have seen people in front of us. Arnab Mukherjee is sitting. He's a very experienced guy. Has roamed all over India, met what not kind of people. You know. So he has also seen simple remedies create miracles in people's lives. Faith, second, the power of the person giving it, faith, third, karma of the person receiving it. Are you getting it? From morning to evening, if you are fighting in the house, bitching about people, gossiping on the phone, Mercury Shukra खराब कर दिया तुम लोगों ने, राहु और खराब कर दिया. So you spoiled Rahu, Mercury, then Mars. How do you spoil your Mars? Okay. The first thing is look at your Mars, look at the mirror. Okay. And then see, is it in a good sign, bad sign, this, that, etc. What are you expecting property to give you back? Okay. What have you done to Mother Earth? What do you give back to Mother Earth? I know this all sounds bad, but we are taking the energy of Mother Earth, becoming billionaires, fighting for property all our life. भाई बहन का वाट लगा देता है already. Cheating brothers, sisters. Okay. Some of us even cheat our parents for property. So what are we giving? We are using this property, this earth for free. Have you given anything back to the thing, to Mother Earth? This is the question you got to ask. When you start doing that, either in this life or next, it is good. Chapter 83 of Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra and also Prashna Mark. Okay, these are great classics for remedies. Chapter 83 is on curses. Lord Shiva talks about curses to Goddess Parvati. The most important chapter in BPHS, and no astrologer I met on Facebook in the last 12 years even mentioned that chapter. It shows the quality of astrologers present today. I know some of you will feel bad. Sunil John गुस्से में आके खुद भी बोलता है. Anthony भाई को गुस्सा क्यों आता है? Fact is, most important chapter, where Parashar Rishi himself says at the start, now I will not tell you, I will tell you what Lord Shiva told to Goddess Parvati. Such an important chapter. Are you all understanding, everyone? That is a chapter on curses, past life, not possible to decode. I posted one thing on Facebook. I saw the reaction of people. I said, boss, baat karna hi bakwas hai, waste of my time and energy. But then what? I have to do drama on Facebook. You have to keep your social media active. This is the problem. So kahin na kahin, we all become, okay. So this thing, one Satish is saying, Sunil, you can't undermine Hindus in Hinduism. Check in Islam and Christianity, women are disrespected. Hinduism always worship goddess, not in other religions. Comparison is biased. I don't agree. Very nice point. Okay. My point is, okay, I do not know if there is dowry anywhere or here or there. Okay. Do you think so? I care two hoots about any religion. My only religion is humanity. Simple. Do you think so? God about even bothers? He has created the most perfect system. Mahatma Gandhi said, God retired after he created karma. What a statement. So karma, what does our planet say? Do our astrology say this rule, this yoga is applicable only on Hindus or Christians, not applicable on Muslims? It doesn't. God, when you are learning astrology, you are learning how God operates. Vastu functions not just for Hindus or for Christians, it functions. Okay, there may be different interpretations of Vastu. Okay, different interpretations of Vastu. Why do people feel bad? Like Nitesh was telling me, sir, in Bihar, if a marriage happens, if one day before the marriage, okay, you don't create a ruckus, okay, then the shadi does not happen. You have to create a ruckus and demand more money. I feel so sorry for you. This is a fact. जब अपने बेटी के साथ होता है ना तो then we realize karma. Okay. My point is, you got to put the seeds of good energy. We might have cheated our brother in previous life of this thing. Why? The first and foremost thing, why not think in chapter 83, Lord Shiva is talking about past life curses. So my question is, why can't we think, what did we do in previous life to get this bad Vastu? Am I making sense? ताकत है तो yes or no बोलो. I must have done something to create bad Vastu. What is it? Why I am getting a bad Vastu and my neighbor is not getting a bad Vastu? Fundamental question तो पूछो ना, बस रेस में चल गए, learned some remedies, started applying it. Let us correct our karma. Let us at least have some realization. In our puja part, we have prayashchit karma also. We have prayashchit rituals. What is it? We seek forgiveness. We say sorry from our heart. Are you all understanding? Okay. So the point is, create a bed where your energy of Vastu is functional. If you have a narrow space, all crowded, things are not functional. So the first and foremost thing, what is the toughest job? Toughest job for me also is, okay, to go in one corner, pick 20 items. Do I need this? Do I not need this? So what is the detachment? You as a Vastu expert should tell your client, learn detachment. Out of the 100 items in your house, let go a few of them. Let go a few of them. Are you all understanding, everyone? Then
Yes, sir.
understand the Vastu that is available today is far different than the Vastu in South. ये बहुत बड़ा thing. I have mentioned about this many years back also and several times. There was this guy, okay. As per my source, he used to work in Raw. 6 months he would be here, 6 months he will be Gayab. Okay. And he was from South, he was from Kerala. He used to have this 28-week course on Vastu. Okay. In Chembur. Okay. I haven't seen a Vastu guy like him. From Kerala. Very nice man. Very, very nice man. Tough to deal with. Tough to deal with. I mean, if you call him home, he say, no, right now it's not the right time. I can only come after 4 months. You say, sir, I have this problem, I have that problem, I have cancer, I have this. He said, no, Shastra says I cannot come. For 4 months, I cannot come. Today morning, I was thinking of. So that kind, have you ever heard of a Vastu guy saying, no, for 4 months, I can't come to your house? So are you understanding the commercialization that has kept in? What has come into Vastu is a different. Every astrologer is ready, every Vastu guy is ready. Calculations that he knew. There's only one thing that you can learn from this 28-week course. First, never practice Vastu, you'll learn after 28 weeks. So much of calculations are there, and what you realize, okay, you get that, is never ever get into Vastu. It is somebody else's cup of tea, not yours. You have to sacrifice many things for that, because you're gathering energy. Okay, you go to somebody's house and do Vastu, okay, and when you come back, okay, you're carrying the spirit from his house back to your house. Okay, so be very careful. Okay, the next thing you realize from his this thing is what is followed all over the world in the name of Vastu, and what he or supposedly in Kerala they follow is not the real Vastu. You can't believe, in my own aunt's house 30 years back in Kerala, not a single, she just wanted to build an extension so that my father who would come can stay in the ground floor, and a shed for parking the car. No worker did that work. Then she went to the assistant worker, assistant, all refused. They did the calculations. They said, if you do this, this whole family tree will be destroyed. She refused. So she kept on going to the assistant. Finally, what happened? Everybody in that family tree is destroyed. It is so intricate. If a Vastu expert cannot make 20 predictions of your life with timing, he does not know Vastu. He should be able to say, 2 years back, this happened. 18 months back, this happened, this happened. When this Kerala fellow came into my house, he said, since the last 20 days, your knee is paining extremely. I was stunned. In 1 second, he said that. In 1 second. 1 second. Show me a Vastu guy who can do this. All of you have consulted a Vastu guy, correct? Then he said, 4 days back, you had a fight with your wife. I said, yes, we had an argument about an employee. Huge argument, it became this thing. Then I told her, either I run the business or you run. Are you getting? This is Vastu. So what we are doing is joke. Even I believe that what we are doing in astrology is actually a joke. But at least we should be honest. Mirror mein dekh ke we should be able to say, I am fair or I am dark. If I am dark, if I keep on repeating, no, I am fair, I will not become fair. So we should be honest with ourselves. Quickly, before we go to Dinesh Tambe, a very, very important thing, Ishan, for Lakshmi, I'm going to give. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop